kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to take off. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can go catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booker. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Got his man downfield. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that 1st down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pocket breaking down. And this This defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This defense is playing excellent on this drive here in critical down and distances. 2nd and goal and 3rd and goal. They're able to get sacks and push the offense back, now forcing a field goal try.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run this play from the pistol. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
College football becomes more and more every year, more nickel, more dime packages, more speed on the field. So no matter what you do, I got a guy that can go chase down your quarterback in any situation, and you can see it right there. DB came flying in there, gets the first sack of the game.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Looking to fire. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Give to the running back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. It's a draw. Tough sliding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Trying to keep the drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Quick completion to the right. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's call it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He'll do it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Got his man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give from the gun. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Booker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Back open in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Right back to the well. To the 10. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
On the move. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They go to the ground. Oh, what a move. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
I like this idea by the offense going very up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Leaves it with the back. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The quick out. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Power football with the run. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick release by the QB. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Oh, they're after him! And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Ready to fire from the pistol. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, you can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
That 50-yard field goal attempt was no good, and now they'll have to play defense. 1st and 10 from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. Turning it on! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Wide open downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Pass to stay Mixon still on his feet. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. It's on target and complete. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right on the money. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Caught near the sticks. It's Booker. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harrington. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line.
By the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Booker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets it to the back. So much change of direction. He's down to the 23. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Going to the run to start this second half. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. A strike downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Going to the ground. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Under fire. He's got an open man. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Off play action. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gonna look downfield again. Lets it go. Hits the open man. There he goes. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rides the back on the option to give. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Oh, he's got a chance. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go right back to him. He's pulled down after a tough one, gets it to the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. So 3 previous red zone trips and 3 points. That's not official. And he burrows his way into the end zone. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point gets him a little closer at 31-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Now this offense is back on the field. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's stopping behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Gets it out fast. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense working from the pistol. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Quick strike complete. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Makes the grab. It's battled. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Unleashes one. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to sneak it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. It's 3rd down and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Fires on the move. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one, and you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that 4th down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right on him, and they keep the drive alive.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give. Headed to the end zone. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The 18 unit on the field. Right down the boulevard. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Finds his man. It's Matthews. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Line getting set on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Not much there on the line. He gets 1 to the 31. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. It's complete on the right side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
It's 1st down from the 11. Give to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. The pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. He'll take a shot. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. They go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He's in for the touchdown. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're clawing and they're scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
He'll try to tack on one more. is up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Still on his feet at the 35. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hooks. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Just keep slinging it. Firing to the right, complete.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unleashes quickly on the slant. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right on target this time.
Well, not a lot the defense could do on that play. They got a curl route. They're playing zone coverage. Everybody got dropped to their spots correctly, but there was just way too much velocity on.
Throws toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. This is now a 7-point game.
Step 1 complete. You cut this to a 1-possession game. But man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step 2, we're going to have to kick an onside. No timeouts left. Can't waste clock. Got to get a little bit lucky and see if we can get our offense back on the field.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee.